Today we are playing Animal Hospital. Okay, let's start. Okay, we're loading in. Alright, here we start. We have 2 customers today. Alright, let's get some coffee. Okay, we're gonna save the rest so if Barney comes we can give it to him. Alright, let's sign in this customer. And none of them are really bad at the start, so I'm just gonna check them in. First, let's check the picture. Alright, he's good. Okay. Alright, room 1 it is. Okay, I'm gonna open the door for him. Alright, there we go. Let's take his DNA sample and let's do that. Now we gotta wait. Almost done. Alright, we're done. Okay, he has a headache. We need to go get herbs for him. Alright, there is his herbs. Alright, now he just needs to recover. Alright, let's leave. Let's close the door. Okay, we have another one. Let's take a photo of him. Let's do that. And now we have to print a badge. Alright, he's good through the photo. Let's get him in. He's our last customer today. Okay, let's go help him. Alright, let's close the door. Let's take the DNA sample. Let's analyze it. Alright, now we have to do this. Alright, we need to go get the stuff for him. Let's go get some eye drops. Alright, the doctor's arriving. Alright, hi doctor. Okay. Some advice, if things get strange, just keep working. Okay. Oh, he's gonna fix up the shutters and security cameras. Cool. Alright, the shutters work. More coffee. Let's see what we did. Oh, we did good. Okay, I see someone coming in now. Hello. Alright, you have an appointment? Okay, let's get your badge, but first let's check the cameras. Alright, you're good. Room 3. Okay. Actually, I kind of want to help that customer over there first. So let's go do that. Let's check the cameras. He wants to check in as a patient. Okay, let's check you in. Take a photo of you. Alright, let's print a badge for you. Alright, there you go. Alright, in room 2. Oh, wrong room. Room 3, I want to go. Okay, let's take DNA from him. We gotta wait. Alright, now we have to do this. Now what? He has the flu. He needs cough syrup. Okay, there he goes. Okay, more DNA from this one, and we want to go check on the other people. Oh, it's Matthew! Alright, we need to print a badge. Don't need to check the cameras because this dude is awesome. Okay, he got room 4. Okay, let's go check on room 2 first. A fever, needs a thermometer. Alright, there we go. Let's apply treatment, and he's done. Let's go help Matthew. Let's open the door for him. Let's close it. Hello, Matthew. Let's take DNA from you. Okay, we're gonna go help the customers in the front. Oh, there is none. Okay. Okay, I'm back, Matthew. Alright, you need medicine? Okay, let's go get you medicine. Alright, we got the medicine. Now let's go apply the treatment. Alright, now the doctor's arriving. Hello, doctor again. He's opening a new facility for me. Okay, let's get some coffee. Let's drink this. Oh, the shop is open. Matthew's right there. Okay, we're the best. Hello. He wants to check in as a patient. Let's check the cameras. He looks pretty good. Looks normal on his picture. Let's analyze this. And now let's put his badge. He will be in room 3. Oh, I need to shut the shutters. That's an anomaly. Oh, someone put slime on the floor. Alright, almost cleaned up. Alright, done with that. Alright, let's put the shutters back up. This patient looks normal. Your name is Cookie Raihu? Okay. Looks normal on the cameras. Stamp badge. Take a picture. Registered and print badge. There you go. Alright, room 4. We need to go help some customers now. Alright, let's go to room 3. Alright. Now let's do this. Oh, Barney's for the first time here. My favorite person. Let's give him coffee. Alright, let's go back to room 4. Alright, now we just need to do this. Alright, let's do this. What does he need? IV drops and ointment. Let's get some ointment. Now we need some IV drops. Alright, here we go. Let's give it to him. Now we need maple syrup for him. Alright, let's give him the maple syrup. Alright, now we need to go over here. Oh, it's an anomaly. We have to shut it. Oh, we can't. Oh, he's here. I have to give him coffee. Oh, coffee's right done anyways. Let's take 2 sips of this and let's go give it to him. Alright, he's leaving now. Now I can shut the shutters on him. Alright, he's leaving. Okay, let's check the cameras. He looks normal. His name is Tofu, whatever that word is. Alright, you have an appointment. Let's check you in. Take a picture. And let's print your badge. Being roommate. Oh, I think that was our first, that's gonna be our first surgery person we can do surgery on. Alright, hi Ginger Blue. I can check you in as a patient real quick. Alright, welcome in Ginger Blue. Alright, room 4. Let's go do room 8 first. Alright, here we are. Alright, let's give him IV drops. Guys, to bed. We have to do this quick because we have a time limit. Alright, we need organs. We need a transplant. Now what do we need? We need a scalpel. Now we need scissors. Where are the scissors? Oh, they're right there. Alright. Now let's get a scalpel, IV drops, and then we have the medicine. Alright, he's done. Okay, now we have to go check him. Oh, he's another friend. Let's check him in. I don't need to check the cameras for him. Oh, my mom sent stuff. Okay. Alright, let's print his badge. Alright, let's take it. Now let's give it to him. He got room 5. Okay, let's go help room 4 first. Okay, almost done. Alright, what does he need? Oh, he needs 3 things, that's a lot. He needs IV drops, a med kit, and maple syrup. A med kit, maple syrup, and IV drops. Alright, let's give this to him. Alright, now let's go help room 5. Alright, let's press this. Now what does he need after this is done loading? 2 things. He needs herbs, and he needs what? IV drops. Alright, let's get herbs. And now we need IV drops. Alright, let's give this to him. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's get some coffee. Alright, the doctor's here. Some patients may seem unstable. Alright. Make sure to use the photo and cameras. Okay? Stay alert. Oh, he's unlocking the taser. I'm gonna grab this. Oh, we did a good job today. And the shop is open. Let's go check if we need anything there. A gun, it's too expensive. I don't have enough money. No, I don't want any of that. Oh, you're here for your appointment? Okay. Hello. I'm gonna go check the cameras. Alright, you look oh no, you were looking at me. You're not normal. Get out of here. Alright, we have another customer coming here. You want to check in as a patient? Okay. Alright, let's check the cameras. Alright, you look pretty normal. Alright, let's give you your badge. Alright, here you go. Alright, they got room 6. Alright, have to shut this. An anomaly is coming. Alright, the anomaly is gone. Alright, let's copy this sequence. Green, pink, blue. Alright, and green. Green, pink, and blue, and green. Oh, I forgot, I can't look up. Alright, let's do that. Alright, let's collect this. Cough syrup. We need cough syrup. Alright, let's go give this to him. Oh, this is an anomaly. We need to shut the doors. Alright, bye. Alright, this patient looks normal. I think we need to go help patients. But first, let's fix this camera. Alright, you're as a patient. Alright, let's check you in. Alright, let's give this badge to him. Alright, he got his roommate. Oh, the shop is closed. I'm gonna open the door for him. Oh, Rasty's here again. Alright, hello. Hello, Matthew. Let's check you in. Alright, now let's get your badge. Let's give it to you, and he will be in room 7. Alright, let's go do room 8 first. Alright, there we go. Now we have to start. First, let's get IV drops. Alright, we need to get medicine. Alright, there we go. Now we need a scalpel. Now we need scissors. Okay, now we need an organ. Oh, that's a lot. Alright, we need a Band-Aid. Let's give it to him. We need IV drops, and we need medicine. Alright, is it medicine? Yeah, it's medicine. Alright, we finished. Let's go help room 7. Oh, it's Matthew. Alright, there we go. Now we have to do the action need. Alright, let's do this. Oh no, I pressed the red one. Alright, let's keep going. Okay, we're done. Alright, let's collect this. Okay. Let's help this customer get in. Okay. Alright, they got room 2. Oh, someone put slime on the floor. That's okay. Alright, we need a med kit and herbs, and I forgot. I think it was maple syrup. Alright, let's get herbs. Alright, let's give it to him. Alright, let's clean up the slime. Alright, let's get coffee. Alright, let's drink this. I can drink all of it because... Actually, I'm going to save it since I am at 100. Alright, looks good on the camera. Alright, let's collect this. Alright, they got room 8. Oh, another customer is coming. Alright, there we go. Alright, his name is Ruby Sparrow. And they check in as a patient. Alright, let's print the badge. Oh, fire started in room 1. Oh no. Alright, let's clean this up. Alright, it's been put out now. Alright, let's put this back to charge, and now let's drink this coffee. Alright, let's go do room 8. Alright, let's do this. Alright, IV drops. Alright, we need medicine. Or is the antibiotics? I think it's medicine. Oh, yeah. Alright, scissors. Alright, let's get a transplant. an organ. Alright, we need a scalpel, and then we need scissors. And another scalpel. Alright, we're done. I think the ambulance is gonna come soon. Alright, there will be in room 1. What is this? Oh, that costs Robux. I'm not buying that. Alright, they have an appointment. Alright, let's take a picture. Alright, quick badge. Alright, the coffee's not done yet, but we're gonna wait. Since it's almost done in 3 seconds. Alright, let's drink all of the coffee. And he said, alright, let's drink this. Alright, they got room 7. First, let's help this patient. Alright, let's process this. They need a thermometer and a med kit. Alright, they're both really close to each other, so that's good. Alright, we're done with this patient. Alright, let's go help this patient now. Oh no! A skinwalker! A taser. Alright, let's process this. Alright, they need cough syrup and ointment and medicine. Okay, let's get ointment. Now we need cough syrup. What did they need again? Oh, they need medicine. Alright, there they go. Alright, another heart one. Alright, let's do this. Alright, we're almost done. Alright, let's process this. Alright, they need eye drops. Let's go get them eye drops. Alright, let's give him the eye drops. Oh no, it's another skinwalker! Alright, let's close the door. Is the taser ready? Oh, of course, this is not the right time for the hospital thing to come. And of course, the thing's not done yet. Oh my god, I'm just gonna take the hit. Alright, take the pressure point. Alright. Gone. We have a lot of people. First, I'm gonna get the coffee if it's ready. Let's go get the coffee. Or should I do... I'm gonna get the coffee. Oh my god, lots of people. Alright, let's go to room 4 since they're in critical, whatever it's called. Oh, critical condition. Alright, let's go do this. Oops, someone had slime. Okay, almost done. And done. Oh, they have slime on them. I have to clean that up. But they need a med kit. Let's get them a med kit first. Alright, let's get that. Now let's clean the slime. Alright, that's cleaned up now. Alright, let's take the DNA sample. Now let's clean this up. Alright, let's press this. Alright, we needed to press this. No, he needs two things. Cough syrup and he needs a med kit. Oh no! Oh, we have to go fix that. Let's go get some IV drops. Oh, he looks so creepy. Okay, let's clean the stuff ritual. Alright, almost done. Alright. Now we need a med kit. Now let's go give these to the patient. Alright, let's take a DNA sample. Alright, almost done. Alright, let's do this. Now we gotta wait. And now 3 things, that's a lot. Alright, let's go get these dudes' stuff. 2 maple syrups and 1 Band-Aid. Alright, let's give this to him. Alright, I'm gonna close the door. Alright, we have a lot of patients to help. Alright, let's do the surgery room first now. The hard surgery room, because this one's really hard to do. Alright, we need a transplant. Now we need antibiotics. We need scissors. Alright, we got the scissors. Now we need a med kit. Alright, we got the med kit. Now we need 3 Band-Aids. Okay, that's easy. Oh no, Skinwalker. I have to go fix that in just a second. I have to go see where that Skinwalker is coming from. Oh, I see it. I'm gonna go see if the taser's ready. Oh, it is. Okay. Guys. All right, let's get coffee. Oh, you almost closed the door on me. All right, we have to go help the other people. All right, let's do this. Pink, yellow, blue, and red. Pink, yellow, blue, and red. All right, we did it. All right, let's press this. A med kit, maple syrup, and that's it. All right, let's go get that. Maple syrup and a med kit. Oh, it's a Skinwalker. Oh, hell no, I know the taser ain't ready. Close the door. Oh, he opened it. Wait, let's go see if the taser may be ready. No, he's going in a patient, and that's bad. How do I get him out? Get him out. Oh, he's back out. What do? I think I'm just maybe have to let him attack me. Maybe. Oh, yeah, I'm seeing that. Alright, I got him off. Alright, let's throw this maple syrup out. Alright, that's gone. Alright, now we have to do this patient. Alright, now we need an X, not that, I meant, now we need to do this. Okay, we're almost done. Alright, we're done. Alright guys, I think that's going to be it for today. If you want to see me play this again, just say it, and bye. Bye everybody, have a good day. Bye. Just bye.